What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping into another video. My name is Josh, and I'm just your average Joe day trader. Hey, if you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by to check us out. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Well, it is Sunday night, August 24th, just about 8:30. The market is finally back open. I know that many people are still in calls waiting to see what happens for Monday morning. So am I, waiting to see what happens. But you know that I always gauge the market by the S&P 500. What does it do on Sunday night? Does it gap up? Does it gap down? Well, I can tell you, as we look at the chart right here, you can see the S&P 500 opened up tonight at 8 p.m. and immediately started dropping down. It opened up at 645.69. It is currently sitting at let's see, what is this? 645.25. So it's on a little bit of a rundown. Doesn't really mean much. Listen, you had a great example last week where I was excited because it gapped up. We saw it on an upward trend. The momentum was to continue to move up. And then when the market opened up that next morning, it completely tanked. So I am in SQQQ right now from potentially Jerome Powell crashing the market. So I'm not going to say I'm disappointed right now that the S&P 500 is coming down. I think after the rally that we had on Friday, based on the potential for rate cuts and some of the news that Jerome Powell shared, that whole sentiment of rates and the market caused the market to run up very green. Super green rally day, made a lot of money on Friday. Most people did. But we may potentially see Monday morning, as we get through this 24-hour trading session into the Monday morning bell, we may see the market pull back a little bit and take a little bit of a breath. Probably not a very deep breath, but it will take a little bit of a breath. That's what I'm hoping for, and it'll get me out of my SQQU position, and then I'll be able to go back to powder for that on Tuesday. But we're going to see what happens. Now, I will say, as we look through a lot of the average Joe day trader stocks, okay, the ones that we have listed as the best day trade stocks, as we go through it, you're going to see that a lot of stocks right now are, in fact, running up, have pumped. So Tesla is one that is up. NVIDIA also is up. AMD is up. So a little bit of a drop down. And look, it actually pumped all the way to 169 right as the market opened up. And then it sort of resetted back. So sitting at 168.40 right now in the overnight hours. Okay. Palantir also had a drop down, and now it's sort of trying to come back a little bit. Hood, huge drop down, 108, and then it's back up here, even though it is pulling back. HIMS is on a fire run up, which is pretty nice, pretty good. Rocket Labs, look at this beautiful candle up for Rocket Labs. Now, if this gives you any idea of potentially what tomorrow could look like, this is what's going on right now in this 8:30 hour. So we'll see what the market does through the 24 hours. Same SMCI, Ionic, IONQ, kind of sitting a little bit up from where it closed on Friday. SMR is also up, sitting stable where it was. CCL had a hard drop and came back. CNC, same. SoFi, look at this. SoFi, $25.99 and continuing to go. Man, I think a lot of us, including me, missed the boat Friday buying into SoFi. I think SoFi is going to continue to run on Monday morning. I can't guarantee that. I wouldn't buy into it now because I am expecting a little bit of a pullback tomorrow morning when the bell hits at 9:30. That'll be my chance and many people's chance to buy into SoFi, but potentially with the rate news and everything going on, banks are going to do really well. IREN is on the down. SBET is also down. Run is on an up. It's running up. Get it? No pun intended. APLD dropped hard but came back. We'll see. Kind of tough in the $16 range even to consider getting into, but we'll see what it does in the pre-market and the opening bell. QUBT, I think these are going to run. I think tomorrow's a day that you want to keep your eye on the quantum stocks. QUBT, QBTS. I think these are going to probably have a good run tomorrow. NVTS, nice pump up there, 655, 657. Nice for all of you that are still in it, that are bag holding. There's a potential chance. Listen, it had a nice run on Friday. Maybe it'll have a continuation of the run. We will see. BBI, I like it. You know that BBI is on my box strategy. All of these stocks will be in the box strategy by the end of the day. but I continue to move my box strategy on BBAI so I understand it. On Saturdays, when I do some research in the market, I want to know where it's at. You can see that it had a bit of a pump up, and it is now dropped back down a little bit, but it's still moved up. So we'll see what happens. Remember, in the box strategy, we've got this potential box. You have your support level and resistance. You have your resistance level, you have our support level, and then the median. It's been kind of running for 2 days on that median. You can see here, it's sort of stuck on this median. It was a little bit higher on Friday. For Monday, it's a little bit here. So we'll see what happens with that. But it is pulling back down. It kicked up, it's pulling back down. So we will see for BBAI. All right. SQQQ. Let's see how we're doing, SQQQ. All right, on a little bit of a run up here. So hopefully it'll come back up, break even, get into some profit for me, and I'll pull out of it, put that money back to work somewhere else for me. But we'll see what happens. Quick, what am I looking at personally? Well, I'm looking at Rocket Labs. I'm looking to see if there's a pullback on Rocket Labs. We're at 46. It is down. It had a nice run. Let me go back to auto. Nice run up from $40. Remember, this stock was at 48. Okay, 41, 41. We get back here. Okay, 47, 45.69. So it's still got some room to continue to grow. We'll see. And they're saying that Rocket Labs is one you don't want to miss. You don't want to be asleep at the wheel. We'll see what happens. I'm also looking at Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers is on a down pull. We'll see what happens with it, but they are working very closely with some companies that prescribe and negotiate on the GLP-1 weight loss medication. So we'll see how that helps them as time moves on. And, I am continuing to look at those stocks that are on the list, like APLD. I'm watching to see what APLD does tomorrow. I'm watching to see what SoundHound does tomorrow. Okay, let me go to my OG list. All right, SoundHound at 1256. It's up to 1281 right now. We'll see. 1181 was a steal. That was the time to buy some SoundHound. Serve Robotics also, same thing. It's on a run up. We'll see. Wolf also jumped up, but it's coming back a little bit. It made some nice highs, 1024. It's back down here to 923. It's not a 24-hour stock. That closed on Friday. So we will see. And BBAI and NVTS, obviously, I'm still looking at those. Let's look at Intel real quick. That was the one that I said we wanted to take a look at before I hang up on you here. Intel, okay. Intel had a nice little pump up. Look at this. All the way hit $26, sitting at $25.35 right now. So it is up basically 55 cents from where it closed. Not bad. We'll see what Intel does. For all of you that bought calls, good luck to you. We'll see if it pays. Hopefully it prints. All right, everyone, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Looking forward to seeing what the market does tomorrow at 4 a.m. and again at 9:30 when the bell rings, and we will see where we're at. Josh out. Peace.